One of the most expensive and time-consuming investments someone of any status can make is buying a house. But scammers can pull the rug out from a new homeowner at a moment's notice. Lisa Fletcher reports.
After months of grueling house hunting, Reagan Bartlow and her husband found their dream home.
You could see the finish line. All we had to do was wire the money and then go sign the papers. And then in a matter of minutes, it all came crashing down.
Days before the closing, she got an email that looked like every other email she'd received from her title company.
Saying, congratulations, we'll be ready to close on Wednesday. And all you have to do is go ahead and wire your funds. And that way all you have to do is come in and sign.
It made perfect sense. Reagan followed the wiring instructions, but on the day of closing, got a terrifying call from her realtor.
You haven't been talking to the title lawyer. And at that point, my whole world fell apart because I had already wired all of the down payment money for our house. And that was about $255,000. And so our nest egg, our savings, everything at that moment was gone.
It's happening, unfortunately, every single day, multiple times a day.
Tom Cronkright is the founder of Certified, a technology company that helps prevent wire fraud.
Your best case scenario is a consumer losing their down payment. Your worst case scenario is your cash buyer and their entire life savings is gone in a single wire transfer.
Have you seen that happen?
I see it happen almost daily, if not multiple times a day.
Cronkright started Certified after becoming a victim in 2015, losing $180,000.
And the reality of it is, these are some of the most sophisticated bad actors that have invested hundreds of millions of dollars into their own tradecraft.
Cronkright works with banks and title companies to prevent the crimes and with federal law enforcement to triage them. Global organized crime syndicates and cartels are often behind these billion-dollar operations, skillfully hacking into financial institutions, real estate companies, and law firms to get everything they need to impersonate a trusted advisor. So when somebody like Reagan gets an email to wire her down payment for closing, there's nothing suspicious about it.
The email that includes the payment request with wiring instructions isn't coming out of the blue. It's tacked on to a thread of emails that they've been having for 2, 3, 4 weeks.
Known losses are estimated at about $500 million a year, but Cronkright says that number may represent as little as 10%, placing actual losses closer to $5 billion annually. Losses most people never recover.
I would love to be able to be made whole in this situation. I don't know that that's going to happen, but I do know that if I tell the story, maybe I can help somebody else because I wouldn't wish this on anyone.
For Spotlight on America, I'm Lisa Fletcher.